Hello everyone, it's Pretty with Pretty Colors for You. I'm here with a video of my completed pages for the month of January. I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that I am going to do my plans video after I do my video of my haul, because some of the books that I plan to work in for the month of February, this month, is a new book. So I'm just gonna record this video first, which is the completed pages. Sorry. My completed pages, and then I will post the other videos. So first, I completed 2 pages in World Heritage. Guys, it's been a long time since I worked in this book. I believe I haven't worked in this book since I colored 1 or 2 pages in here in, I think it was 2020. I think this might have been in, this was before I was dating pages. I'm not sure. If you go back and look at my first videos, this page would be in there. And this page. So yeah, it was 2023, guys. So I dated this page. So yeah, these both were done in 2023, guys. So yeah, it's been a while since I worked in this book. So I currently have 3 pages that I completed for the month of January in this book. First page is this page here, and I have been working with Holbein's since, I guess, I tried to work in with some other pencils in December. Was not working out for me, so I went back to the Holbein's. But currently for the month of February, I am working with my Prismas. So yeah, so this was done with Holbein's. I used the super golden markers here. I also used some of my metallic water paints here. Yeah, so, and right here I think I used an Ohuhu glitter marker. So hopefully you guys can see that. I can zoom you in just a little bit. My camera is gonna move, but it's okay. Yeah, so that was that page. And then the next 2 were on the same, use the same exact pencils and all the same mediums that I used on my last page, I used in this page as well. And this was also another January page. I really like how this page came out, guys. I could have just laid them both down to show them both. Make sure you're in view. I'll zoom out just a little bit. So yeah, I did this page as well over here. I used watercolors over here as well, guys. I was trying to do something different. No watercolors were used over here. Let me make sure. Yeah, none over there. But over here, I did use the same mediums. Only difference is I did add some white Posca. And here I used watercolor paints. And it was the Milang's watercolor paints. And I did add some of the iridescent watercolor paint that I ordered from Etsy. Here. Yeah, so that's what I did here. Really happy with how this came out. My thought was to do all of the background, the housing in the background, the same color tone as if you're looking at it from a far distance. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I just tied everything together, and I think it came out really nice. I love it. Yeah, and I do have some Ohuhu glitter markers in here, if you can see, like here in the legs of the easel. I think this is called an easel. So yeah, I was happy with these 2 pages. So those are the only 3 pages that I did in this book this month. And then next, this book that I'm gonna share should have went with my haul video. However, I didn't have it with my haul stuff because I didn't have it with my haul stuff because I colored in it for a January page, and I knew that I needed to show the completed page for January. But this is a new book for me, the Peter Rabbit coloring book by Beatrix Potter, illustrated by Oakba Creative. And this was an Amazon buy. Pages are pretty simple but cute. And it is printed on Amazon paper, I believe. Let me confirm. Yeah, it is printed on Amazon paper. So you know what that means when it comes to the quality of the paper. Not so good. But it's, again, okay. I colored this page this month. Well, guys, I'm in February. But I've colored this page in January, actually. So I used Holbein's, and I did use some watercolor paint, the Milangs here. Nope, not the Milangs. The iridescent ones that I bought from the Etsy shop. And I actually just got another one. And I'm supposed to order more. I think I just got 2 more from her. This is like a neon iridescent color here. And this one here, this all teal green color right here, I got from her. And this was a sample. I have another sample from her, but I don't know what happened to it. It's supposed to be in here, maybe somewhere else. But this is where I put all of my singles that I buy from that Etsy seller. And I only buy these from that one Etsy seller. I don't remember her name, but I will look, and I will, I think it's Reneeissancecolors on Etsy, guys. Yeah. I'll insert her name in here as well, or a link to her Etsy shop. But it is called Reneeissancecolors. So she has all different, and her colors are really good, guys. I'm not sick, guys. I just finished eating, so you know how that goes already. So here you'll see the metallic neon color that I mentioned here. And it looks really neon. And then the trees, I put those iridescent watercolor paints that I just showed you guys here. Hopefully you can see it. And yeah, that's what I used here. And then I do have some stickles here in the leaves. In the flowers. But yep, that's the only page that I colored in here this month, well, for the month of January. Also, I've completed 2 pages in Wild and Nature for January. This is a page that I completed here. I wrote the date on this side over here. I said I was going to stop writing the dates. It doesn't make sense to write the dates. I'll just write the month and the year. So this one I completed in January. I like how this one came out, and I tried to do the bokeh effect in the background. Trying to remember who I saw do the bokeh effect the way that I did it. I think it was, oh my gosh, I'm gonna insert her name as soon as I find it. I will insert her name, guys, somewhere in here. Yeah, but I did have fun doing this page. It was pretty quick page I did. Take the stickers out as I go. So yeah, I did this page, and I used Holbein's. I used the background, and the bokeh is done with soft pastels. When I did set these soft pastels with my fixative, and I did everything else with the pencils. And then I did use the Thule Art paint pens to do like the highlighting, the yellow highlighting that you see. And I did base with alcohol markers, some of it. And I am working in this book for the month of February. So this month I am working in this book, and I believe I've showed you guys this page now. I wasn't supposed to, but this is one of the pages that I do plan to do for February. But the other page that I did complete is here. And this page took me a bit of time to do. The background is with pencils, and I just put some little, erased some little spots, some specks in there, and I splattered some black acrylic paint. As you can see here, I splattered over the art, and I used Holbein's here. A little bit of a metallic markers. This is not so much my favorite page, but I mean, I did complete it this month, and then I blacked out the background with the same black acrylic paint. Okay. So I'm going to put this one to the side because I do plan to work in that. And guys, you remember Tales from Atlantis? This is the first page, that dual page spread that I have done, which happens to be the mermaids. And in this page, the background was done with Neocolor 2s. I used Holbein's to color. My white acrylic pens. I added some glitter acrylic to the tails of the mermaids. Hopefully you guys can see that. Both mermaids have glitter in their tails. The bubbles, I used a stencil for the bubbles, and I used the iridescent watercolor paint to go inside of the bubble, and then I just took a white acrylic pen and I went around it and put the little white space inside. And I actually like how they came out. I can zoom you in a little bit so that you can see a little bit better, because it's not really viewable if it's not close. So these are the bubbles that I was mentioning here on both sides. And yeah, you can see the acrylic glitter paints here if I zoom it in. So yeah, I had fun on this page. Let me zoom you guys back out. I had fun on this page. It didn't take me a lot of time, but it's okay. And that's the only page that I did in here. No plans for February. One page in Seek, Hide and Seek by R.J. Hampson. You guys know I love R.J. Hampson's books, so I do have most of his books. Minus one or two of the old books I don't have. And this page, I did another mermaid page. I don't know if there's like a hashtag that I could have done these, the mermaids for. Because they're 2 mermaid pages I've done so far. But on this one, I used Holbein's. I used alcohol marker to base. I also used some Posca. I used some iridescent paint and some Ohuhu glitter markers. And I used the black acrylic paint to black out the background. So yeah, that's the only page I did for this month. And I did do the little thing over here, the octopus. So yeah, guys, that was the only page I did for the month of January in Hide and Seek. No plans for this month. And finally, Gnomes in the Neighborhood by Denise Cleet. Finally finished this page. So I used my cloud stencil for the background, and that was done with soft pastels, as well as basting all of the greenery that you see with the green soft pastel. And I just went over and deepened the shadows and used a white Posca to make my flowers pop out, and some Tule arts for the smaller flowers. And the alcohol markers were basted for everything else, and some stickles in the flowers. So that was this page. And I did use a yellow Tule art pen to highlight the trees. So that's the only page that I did in this book for January, and there's no plans for February with this book. Of course, one of my favorite books by Teresa Goodridge in the Village Charm, Creative Haven. I done one page. I try to do one page a month for these books because I love them so much. So I did this page here. This page I have been working on for a long time, guys. And I stopped. I put it away. This has been a whip. Like the dress, everybody, if you've seen any of my other videos, this dress was colored but there was nothing else on the whole entire page was done. Only the dress was colored. Well, I'll say basted with yellow. I had never went in with the other stuff. I had not put any shadows, and in the creasing of the dress, I didn't do anything else on here, but I finally got it done, and here it is finished. And I did use white Posca. I used acrylic, wait, let me zoom you back out a little bit. I used white Posca. I used metallic pins. I used Holbeins, and I don't think there's no stickles on here. Yeah, there's no stickers on here. Stickles on here. But alcohol markers did do basting for most of the little items. But yes, guys, that's this page for this month in here. And I do have plans to work in... Hold on. Sorry, the camera is shaking, guys, because I have a different setup now. So... which actually works out better for me. I think this is a page that I'm going to be working on for February, so I have to keep this book out. So I'll leave that up here. Now, Romantic Country 3. I have 3 pages I think I did in here. 2 or 3. Let's confirm. 1 or 2. Wait a minute. Maybe 1. No, there is. So I do have plans to work in this book for February, so I will have to leave this book out. This is the page that I did for January, and I like it. I really do like this one. And what really makes it pop for me is the sky. I was trying to do like a dark cloudy night, where it looks like it's gonna rain, but it really doesn't rain yet. You know that scenery that I'm talking about. So that's what I did here. That's my first time trying those colors for a background, I believe. And then Holbeins, of course, and I did use a metallic pen marker. No stickles. I did use Posca, and I did use that neon watercolor paint, which is here. And that's how neon and bright it is. When I say that color that I showed you guys, that is the neon paint right there. And I actually love it. It came out nice. So I left the plant pots white because I felt like I didn't have enough white on the page. So I left, you know, most of the flowers white, and then some white space here, but not so white that you can't see the duck here. Goose, duck. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's a goose. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it's a goose. So yeah, that's what I did here. And there is some stickles up here. You can hear them if you can't see them. But yep, I had a lot of fun doing this, guys. And it was, didn't take me a lot of time, but it was fun. So yeah, that's what I did. Yep, and that's one page. Trying to find the other page that I done. And then this page here, same concept. Only difference here is that I did use a stencil, the cloud stencil, but I did not use any soft pastels. I used pencils, and I just drew it up and fluffed it out a little bit to make the clouds look more this was just me playing around with my stencil, and I really like it. I was just trying something, and you know, it came out the way I expected. So you can see some metallic pins, and I think this is Guang Naos, or Light Wish as you call them, both. And I have the iridescent white paint here, watercolor paint here and here. And as you can see, I did use a lot of Ohuhu glitter markers in here as well. Some Posca. So yeah. This is one page that I did in here. So for that, is all I have done for the month of January in this book, but this book is going to stay out because I have plans to color more in here. And then I can show 2 whips. Oh, and guys, I don't know if I did anything in Bulls of Pearls, but I don't remember. I know I had plans to, but I don't know if I did. Let's see. Okay, no. I had planned to do this page for January, but I didn't get to it. So I will go do this page for this month of February in Bulls of Pearls, so that book stays out. Okay, so I'm going to show my whips. I have 2 whips. I actually have 3 whips, guys. So I did not. So that's this book here. This is Mel Nelko-Neko's Book of Precious Cats, I believe this is. My first time seeing this book is when Shell's coloring journey. She colored a page in here. It was so beautiful. That was when I first started to do coloring. Like, I've always colored, but it was what we call block coloring. I never knew the different techniques like I do now. But my first time, I actually bought this book back then when Shell's coloring journey actually colored a page in here. That made me go and buy this book. So I never colored in here until now. So this book has sticky tape because this was an untouched book. But because it is now touched book, I can remove that sticker. So let's put that here. And then I'll finally find that page. It was not a double page spread. Is this it? But on 1 page, and I got stuck. Not stuck, but I was trying to finish up some other things, and I'm saying to myself, you know what, I can actually just tie this into a February completed pages. So I stopped where I was, which is here. What was taking me a lot of time was the floors, the bricking on the floor. So I think that once I get that squared away, I'll be able to go ahead and finish everything else. And yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I just have to go and do the little touch up on the kittens and stuff like that, and then that'll be it. So that is a whip that will get completed for February. And another whip is Cute Animals by Kava Haragu or Kara Haragu. I'm not sure. I don't even understand my own handwriting sometimes. But this is a Japanese coloring book. And I colored 1 page in this book long ago, but it was never finished. So this is a whip that I don't plan to finish. Probably not. I don't know. I was just experimenting on here. And yeah. So the page that I'm working on right now is this page. This is all watercolor paint. I just wanted to, well, minus these 2 items here. Those are with alcohol markers, Ohuhu. So this is done right here with watercolor paints. The cactus is with watercolor paints. Everything green is watercolor. And I wanted to go ahead and finish everything with watercolors and then base the animals with the alcohol markers and go over it with pencils. And I didn't get a chance to finish, but I do have a lot of plans for this book. I love this book. The paper is awesome. I just don't work in it as often. So this will get kept out because I will eventually finish this page this month as well. And I'm going to show you my other whip that I have been working on. Wait a minute. Guys, I have another whip that I have. You guys, I have not finished this page. And you see it every time I show my pages. I just have not gotten a chance to finish it. And I'm so close. So I just think that I didn't see this book this month. It was so far back in my my monthly box that I didn't, or it was hiding behind something. I don't know, because I would have finished this month. Well, for the month of January. And it's so small to finish. I want to finish this and then put this book away. But that's a whip. That was not the one I was intending to show, but The whip that I have been waiting to finish is this one here. Dungeons and Dragons. Remember, this book was gifted to me by my husband, so yeah, I'm gonna finish this book too, guys. But I'm not saying I'm gonna finish it in February if I get space. So this is one of those pages where I lost momentum to finish. And not that I got bored with it, I just, sometimes it's better to stop and come back instead of just throwing ink anywhere or mediums anywhere on the page just to get it done. So because I like this one so much, this page, I'm sorry, because I like this page so much, I took a break to come back. I will come back and finish it, just not right now. So it's gonna stay in my box until I feel like finishing it. Okay, so those were my whips. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 books that I have whips in that I have to finish. And yeah, so that's it. So guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my video of my haul video. I do have a haul video coming up. I'm just waiting on 2 more books. They are supposed to come today from Amazon, but everything else that I have that I was supposed to share with you guys have arrived, and I will show it, but in the next video. And then after the video of my haul, then I can show my video. I can record my video of my plans. I can't show the plans video without showing the haul first because some of my plans are in the new books. Okay. So guys, as always, thanks so much for watching my videos. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks.